Well, during Women's History Month, we continue our look at women who paved their own path in Acadiana. Today we sit down with Slyvia McLain, a Lafayette native who says when opportunity comes knocking, sometimes you have to let it in. There's always that one thing that can easily choke you up. For Slyvia McLain, that's her family.
Our most accomplished thing that we've done in our whole lives is blend our family. Okay, that's a soft spot.
Starting her career in the mid-70s as a nurse, Slyvia never took the easy way out. She soon moved into the oil and gas industry as a safety coordinator.
In those days, you just didn't go out in the field as a woman. You didn't do that. But it came to be with that safety job that was kind of a new career path for a lot of people. You had to go out and inspect the rigs, and you had to inspect the living quarters. And we were a straight land operation, so there was no offshore stuff for us. So it was interesting. It was difficult to always have a good line in the sand of what you were there for and what your work was, and to do your job, get in, get out.
Through the years, changing career paths, always making sure those choices included her children, but always taking a risk when she could, knowing that was the only way that she could make a name for herself.
Because of the agricultural related jobs that I had, which is a very family-oriented venue. I mean, it's people with their children and with their families. I mean, this is what you see. So I was very fortunate that once Cody and Jim were born in the early 90s and then all the way into 2000, I was able to include them in so many things that I did.
In 2005, another big step, doing something others cautioned against, blending a family and joining her new husband on a business venture all in the same year.
Our children all work together. They spend time together. We have gatherings together. That's my most accomplished feat, is that we've blended such a large family with so many dynamics in it.
Over 15 years later, that step proving to be the right one on both sides of her life, professional and personal thriving. If there's one piece of advice Slyvia can give to other women out there, it's
sometimes you just have to leave your doors open. Take opportunity when it knocks. You got to open the door, or you just kind of miss it.
Never shying away from challenges life may throw her way, Slyvia McLain proving if you put your mind to it, anything is possible. And Dave, we had such a long conversation with her, so I'm going to work this morning to get that whole raw interview posted online so everyone can see that as well. But I have to go back to working in the oil and gas industry, in the 70s. In the 70s,
yeah.
That is a big step, especially for a woman to do that
and
in that time.
I didn't know the background from Slyvia when it comes to the horse training and the horses and the agriculture and this and that as well. But she and Brian, look, I know what it's like. Putting together a family, a blended family, is not an easy task, but congratulations to the both of them. And
somehow, like Dave, like you said, somehow they did it. So There you go. Go ahead and check her story out on KATC.com. The time now is 5:12, still to come on GMA.